Hello, good evening. We are live. We are live. Welcome back. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day. Today is the 15th day of March 2026, and it's been an interesting journey. So, if you can hear me, please let me know in the comment section. Sorry for the hassle, with the call the other time. I hope you can hear me now, and I hope you can hear me clearly. All right. So if you can really hear me, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Today we are looking at the remaining steps, remaining strategies for making sales in 2 weeks. Thank you. Nika, you're here. Thank you. One guy, you're here. You see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So please, I want us to do a recap. Can you list out I think I mentioned several strategies in the last section, in the last class. So list it out. I want to see in the comment section. I want to know you are, up of the game. List the strategies I shared so we can go on with the part two. I remember the first one. The first one. Who can tell me the first one? Who can give me the first one? I need the first. What was the first strategy we talked about? You could win a gift. Who knows? I'm waiting. What's the what's the first strategy? Okay, product focus. Okay, focus on one product. Yeah. What's the next? Focusing on one product. Was that really a strategy I shared? Maybe it is, but I think I'll just emphasizing that for you to really have massive results, you need to focus on one product. So the strategy itself, the strategies rather, I shared several strategies. Yes, number one, offer strategy. Thank you, Nika. Offer strategy. Okay, we still have six more. We talked about offer strategy, bundle strategy, start in strategy. Yeah, handling this seasonal strategy. Is it only Nika that was in the class, even though she was in the live section? During the live section, no other person watched the replay, or did you watch and did not pay attention to stacking? Okay. Good evening, ma'am. Welcome. I'm waiting. Three color strategy, brilliant. Color strategy. So while we're waiting for the recap of last week, I want you to understand that. Did you say you can't hear me? Is anyone who can't hear me? Please check your volume, check your audio. You can log out and come back again. I think I'm trying to be as loud as I can. Okay. So we have offer strategy number one, stacking, color strategy, bundle strategy, which is four. I think we still have three more. We have seasonal strategy. Okay. So all of these strategies, okay, will be useless after I share them if you don't implement. If you don't implement, it becomes useless. It becomes useless. All right. So let it not be that you learn, you get all the tips you need, and you don't implement. Implementation is the icing on the cake. You must tell yourself that you'll be sold out to implementation. You must be an implementer. Let it not be that you learn, you watch the video, you listen, you join, and you don't implement. It becomes a waste of your time, a waste of data, a waste of my time, a waste of resources, a waste of everything. All right. So we have the offer strategy, the stacking strategy. The offer strategy, I said, you need to, wrap something around your product, make it irresistible, make it enticing, make it attention grabbing. Welcome, Onyinye. All right. So if you have a product you want to sell and you want people to rush it, you want it to be hot, you need to give an offer. Let's say you are a photographer. You're a photographer, and you say, okay, for every shoot you come to take, if you're doing a birthday shoot, you have opportunity to change 3 times. You have a small cake. You also have a makeup. You get a makeup. You get 3 dress change, and you have a small cake for 30,000 naira. Who does that? It's an irresistible offer. Something you put around your product that makes it irresistible. That when they hear it, they'll be like, "Bam! What's this?" And they rush to buy it. Let's say you make bags. Okay, you make dresses, and you meet your friend or you meet somebody, and you tell the person, I make dresses, oh. And the person will be like, oh, okay. Anytime I want to make a new dress, I will call. The person may not even remember you. But if you tell the person that, hello, somebody is still saying that they can't hear me. I hope all is well. Is there another person who is experiencing the same? Please let me know. I'm getting that. Let me know. Am I audible? Clearly audible. Please let me know. Someone is saying I can't hear. The network is disturbing from your end, or oh, so sorry about that. Sorry about that. But I need to be sure that I'm audible. Any other person who can help out? Someone says you are audible. Okay, okay. I think that's an assurance that I can go on. Can I go on? Oh, okay, okay, okay. So I was saying that you make dress and you just tell someone that you make dresses, and the person say okay, and then someone else comes and say, oh, I can make 3 boo gowns for you for 40,000 naira. I was like, oh, 3 boo gown or 4 boo gown for 40,000. Why other people make 1 boo gown for 20,000? Or you say I will make 4 boo gowns and also give you this neck piece, 4 boo gowns that comes with a neck piece and a gele and another gele for 40,000 naira. People will be wow. That person you told that you make you make 4 boo gown, you make 4 boo gown, a neck piece, and an auto gele, they will rush you. They will rush you because who does that for 40,000 naira? Who does that? Other people make just one bubu gown for 40,000 naira. But here you are saying you're going to make 3 or 4 bubu gown with a neck piece and a gele, right? When you see all these ads on Jumia says get a laptop bag, and a pouch. And if you go to buy that only that laptop bag, you know how much you get it. Only the laptop, you know how much you get it. Only the what's it called? Only the pouch, you know how. But this is an offer. The same thing I also apply for my machines. I wrap offers around it that makes it irresistible. You get a machine from us, whether it's online, whether it's offline. You get few, starter kits. You get free delivery. You get access to this training. It's an offer that is in, and you also have it for a price that is less than the general market. It's an offer. Now, I'm emphasizing on this thing so that you go and sit down and start thinking deeply what you can attach to your current product or service. I can't really, think that part for you. It is something you have to brainstorm. It is your vision, right? It is something that you have to sit down and think deeply about. Now, when we talk about the caller strategy, you're calling out a particular set of your audience. You're calling them out and you are presenting yourself as a solution provider to their problem. You're calling them out or you're calling out their problem. Are you a pregnant woman and your dresses no longer fit you? We at Somachi Ready to Wear, we have beautiful, trendy gowns that can fit you at any stage or any phase of your pregnancy. And guess what? You have this beautiful gown, this maternity gown, and you have another nighty gown. You present another nighty wear that comes with it for just 20,000 naira. And that's not all. I will get it delivered to your doorstep. And the pregnant woman said, "Oh, she just spoke to me. She just spoke to me." You just called a pregnant woman who is thinking of how to change her wardrobe because her clothes are now becoming tight. But she doesn't have so much money to make new dresses. And you're offering her, beautiful dresses for less. So she will come knocking on your door and say, "Oh, you just called me." Who are these people who are saying they can't hear anything? They can't hear me. I hope all is well. Anyway, for those who can hear, please, I would have to leave the link for the replay. So I'm trying to rush over the last week's section. So going forward, the next strategy, I think we talked about 7, talked about seasonal strategy. You should be alert. Yes, the call is still on. The call is still on, Faith. The call is still on. You should be alert to seasons. We are in the Easter and Ramadan season, Easter and Salah season. What can you offer to your audiences who are, Muslims or Christians? You need to be alert to season to know the kind of product to sell out during seasons. Valentine's season, Mother's Day, we've talked about Women's Day. We're not talking about Mother's Day. You need to be alert to season. So you can go to ChatGPT discuss with ChatGPT your product, your service, what you're doing, and let it, craft out, craft out, um, craft out offers you can put out during season, or you can ask it to give you seasonal events that suit your product or your service. So with that, you have a calendar, you know, you have a calendar with you have a calendar with which you can run with. Okay, you have a calendar you can run with throughout the week, throughout the year, throughout the month. All right, so you need to be alert to seasons. So going forward, we are going to be looking at the other strategies. Okay, we talked about bundle strategy. We talked about stacking strategy. Now we are going to be looking at cross selling. We're going to be talking about cross selling and upselling. Make it a duty. Make it is it a duty? Make it is it either that you call it a duty, or make it, a rule that nobody comes to your DM or nobody comes to your shop and goes home without buying something. Okay, nobody comes to you without buying something. Somebody comes to ask you questions about what you sell, and probably you don't have the particular one they want, you cross sell. Cross sell is offering a complementary product or service. You offer a complementary product or service to a customer. Let's say, for instance, somebody wants to buy a headwear, like a gele or a fascinator. The person wants to buy a purple gele, and then you don't have a purple gele. You can say, okay, I have a purple fascinator. You're cross-selling. You're selling a complementary. If you're not buying a gele, you can as well buy a fascinator, or you can buy a head wrap, or you can buy a hair bonnet. It's a cross-selling, something that is complementary to what they want to buy. All right. So if someone is asking you for a blue bag, you don't have a blue handbag, you can show them a blue purse. Is a complimentary service. If someone wants to join if someone wants to is reaching out for me for a one-on-one section and cannot afford my one-on-one section at the time, I will offer the group section. If the person is saying, okay, group session, I can't learn at the pace of the grouping, I say, okay, we can do a 1 hour call. During that 1 hour call, you can answer all the questions you want. It's a complimentary service. Now, if you're not cross-selling, you should upsell. If you're not cross-selling, you should upsell. Upselling is offering a higher product or service, a product that is higher in value, higher in price. Now, let's say, for instance, I sold machines to majority of you here, right? And we are launching the solar. Some of you don't have solar, and we all know the epileptic nature of electricity in the country. And you still want to be in business. You don't have that money to be investing in fuel, in diesel. I'm going to upsell solar, buying of solar panels, inverter, and all of that, because we just launched that one. Our company just, launched it and uploaded some batteries and solar panels. So I can upsell that one. That one is a higher version. You're already a customer. I can upsell that one to you for you to buy. And there are some people who, after going through the group section, they come and meet, ask me, okay, let's have a one-on-one section. Having a one-on-one section is an upselling. So let it be a rule to you that nobody comes across you or comes to your space or comes to your DM, your shop or wherever, asks you about a product and you say we don't have. Is either you don't have that or you give them a complimentary one or you give them a higher version. So you're either cross-selling or you're upselling. Did you get that? Please, I need someone to let me know that they've got what I explained now. Cross-selling and upselling. Can you give a difference? Can you give the differentiation? Is it differentiation? Can you differentiate? Differentiate what is cross-selling and upselling quickly so we can continue. Cross-selling and upselling, they are strategies to selling, right? So can you differentiate what upselling means and what cross-selling means? Quickly, quickly, quickly. Somebody, anybody? We're waiting. What is upselling? What is cross-selling? I'm waiting. No. Upselling, cross-selling. Anyone? Okay. Why you're sharing your thought on cross-selling and upselling, let's move on quickly to the next strategy. The next strategy is existing lists or existing customers. Okay, cross-selling if caterer offer event video, if a caterer offer event video photography. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Makes sense. Makes sense. So let's talk about existing lists. Now, I want you to know that before a customer makes a decision to buy from you, they must have seen your product or they must have seen you or hear about you 7 times. 7 times. It is very, very easy to sell to people who have bought from you before or who have heard from you than trying to sell to a total stranger. All right. So instead of you going running about looking for new customers every day, it is very, very good that those who are already on your contact list, those who have at one time reached out to you to ask you about what you sell or what you do at one time, you reach out to them to let them know about your new product that you have launched. A lot of my coaches, when they launch a new product, they just send email list. So cross-selling is selling a parallel product. Upselling is selling a higher product. That's correct. That's correct. So if you have an existing list, that's selling to your existing customers. It's very, 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 very easy. So instead of you going to start talking to new people, you can as well talk to people who already have your number. all right, who already have your number, you talk to them about what you do. Now, whatever we are doing here, I want you to be intentional, very, very intentional about, making sales. And that was why I shared the link to, creating a budget. What is your budget? Not budget, rather. What is your goal, your sales goal? You need to have a goal, a target in mind. Every week, you should have a target. How many sales do you want to make every week? How many sales do you want to make this week? How many sales do you want to make today? How many sales do you want to make in a week, in a month, in a year? So if you have a target, it will help you to understand where you're going to. And it will also help you to understand when you get close to it. So if you don't have a target, you don't understand how to create goals, sales target. Ask for the link. The replay of the link will be shared. Watch it and set your goals. All right, so that every morning you don't just wake up in the morning and just wish that the day will be fine. Yes, we pray that the day will be fine, but you also have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do as a CEO. All right, as a CEO, you have a work, and your work is getting to be in the faces of your audience. I remember I talked about capacity strategy. I cannot emphasize enough about capacity. I can't emphasize enough about talking about your capacity. A lot of people who bought machines from us, bought because they saw the capacity. They saw videos of machines in the warehouse. They saw videos of us, delivering to people, and they're like, whoa, these people have a lot of machines. Somehow, I am applying the different strategies, all the strategies I'm sharing with you, I have implemented them. And it is because they have worked. That is why I'm sharing it with you. So I'm not sharing what I have gone to ChatGPT. ChatGPT cannot even give you all of these strategies. These strategies are practical strategies. I show behind the scene. There was a time I was all the time, not there was a time. Every time I go to the warehouse, I use the bike because Alaba is one hell of a place. Alaba is one hell of a place. The traffic is always crazy. And being that I'm a female who has found herself in a men's world, in the warehouse, I'm the only female in the warehouse. When I come to the market in our market line, I'm the only female who is talking about selling machines, who is talking about trying to fix something in the machine. Somehow, I'm now becoming a technical engineer. So I share all of this, my experience, with these men. And because of that, I have become somehow, I've started adapting, trying to do the things men are doing, carrying lifting machines, using bike to go to wherever I want to go to. The other day I was on a very serious traffic. I did a video. That's behind the scene. The struggles we go through to get the machines to you. It's crazy. That's behind the scene. Some of you have staff who are deaf. You're able to teach them and they're able to learn, they're able to implement. And you're not talking about them. You just snap one of your products and use a very sharp camera and post it. People are seeing only the beautiful product, the finished product. Nobody is seeing the behind the scene. You're not talking about the things, the activities, the market you went to, the market runs you went to, the hurdles, the mountains you climbed to get those things. You're not talking about them. You're not talking that you can produce 2,000 loaves, 50,000 bottles of juices, of drinks in a week. You're not talking about those things in a day. You're not talking about the fact that you can produce or you can bake a cake and get it delivered in 1-2 hours in a day. Some people we need to get 7 days notice before they make a cake ready. But you can do that in 2-3 hours. Why are you not talking about it? Now, the next one, the next strategy we want to talk about is time strategy. Time strategy. Now, if you can deliver a product or a service in a lesser time, talk about it. Deliberately shorten the time. Deliberately shorten the time, other people use in delivering their product or service. Deliberately shorten your own time. When I came to the group, I was asking if they are bag makers, they should send samples of their products, send samples of your product and the delivery time and your prices. I saw some of people saying 3 weeks by God's grace. It means you have not been able to test your capacity. 40 bags, 40 bags is 40 bags. If you really want to work in bulk, we can produce 40 bags in 5 days. In 5 days, we can produce 40 bags. It is not 400 bags that you say 2 to 3 weeks. You have not learned to stretch your time, to build your capacity. We can do 40 bags in 5 days. We have done 100 bags in 48 hours. We have done 100 bags, though not backpacks. We did drawstring bags, 100 pieces in 48 hours. That's 2 days. Getting the material, cutting and sewing in 48 hours. That is time. Hello, ma, can you produce this bag? Yes. And we hit that time. So deliberately shorten the time. I have a friend who makes furniture. That guy is a badass on the social media. He says, order for your furniture and get it delivered to you in 7 days. Other people will tell you in 2 weeks, in 1 month. He will tell you in 7 days. And people are rushing him. Time strategy. Time strategy. I hope you are listening to the strategies I know I've shared more than 13, I promise you. Now, the last but not the least is differentiation strategy. Differentiation strategy. Tell yourself you want to stand out. Yes, I can see you, Madam Zainab. You're welcome. Differentiation strategy. Sit down with yourself and look at the people that you say are your competitors. List out all the things that they are doing wrong and list out all the things you'll be doing right. List out all the things you'll be doing right. The opposite of all the things they are doing wrong, you start doing them right. If they are not using waterproof material to make their bags, decide to use waterproof material. If everyone is using the regular material, you can decide to use something different. When we started, we were using the normal taffeta material and all of that. But we found out that the system is changing and the world is embracing eco-friendly products. We decided to move, into recycling. I started talking about recycling. Bring your old jean and we'll turn it into a beautiful bag. We made traveling bags, beautiful traveling bags. I started talking about, how to make your bags, even though we use Ankara and we pad it, even if you're drenched in rain, your product will be safe. We did a bag, about 700 bags for an organization that are also talking about eco-friendly items. And we told them, I beat my chest. I went to the market, I bought padding, I bought materials that are waterproof. I pad it with the Ankara. And we told them, let's prove it. We pour water. Water did not touch the inside of the bag. That was what sold us off. What sold us, is it off or out? They gave us that job, 700 baht. Our customer, our competitors are using foam, the regular foam. And when they finish sewing the bag, the bag will be puff up, the bag will be puffy, but it's not water resistant. Now, instead of making it puffy, we'll make it, firm, sturdy. We make the bag sturdy. So listen, look at what other people are not doing right, and do the wrong things that other people are doing, and do the right things. That is differentiation strategy. For some machine machines, you go to the shop, nobody does free delivery for sewing machine. Nobody does that online. Even if they are doing it, they just started doing it because they saw us doing it. Nobody gives you free delivery, gives you free gifts, gives you for the price we give, and then still show you strategies to selling. Nobody is doing what I'm doing with you right now. After selling products to you, nobody does that. That's differentiation strategy. All of the opposites of what they are not doing, we are doing. So if you look at, if you have used time to study, all of these strategies I'm sharing with you, you find out that I am implementing all of them. So it is what is working over time. And if you're not implementing, my darling, you are leaving money on the table. Oh, so. Any question? I think you have an assignment. All of you have never done any of these assignments. You have never done any assignments. You have a query. You have never done any of my assignments. You have a query. So I think this is the end of today's class. We'll talk about differentiation strategy, time strategy, cross-selling, upselling, and what else? Who can remind us? All the people who said they can't hear, I hope you can hear now. I hope you can hear. Good evening, Madam Elizabeth. Thank you for joining. If you add all the strategies together, is more than 13. Is more than 13. Differentiation strategy, very, very important. You must, find all the wrong things that people are doing or your competitors are doing and do the opposite. Okay? So if you have any question, kindly ask here so that I can answer that. I need to go now. I have a section with my mentor. I need to go, and we'll see you on the WhatsApp group. Please, the replay of this section will be shared. Go through it. Go through it. Only 3 people did last week's assignment. That's not fair. That's not good. That's not encouraging. That's not encouraging at all. At all. At all. I'll give out assignment for this week. Assignment for this week is you're going to do a video. We've not started doing videos. We've not started, and this is just day 15. We've not started doing videos at all. We've not started doing videos. We've not started being 100% practical. So you had better roll up your sleeve and get to work. If you really want to make the money you say you want to make. Making money is not by mouth. If you're not audacious, you don't have the mind to take the bold steps. Be crazy about some decisions, my dear. Nothing. Money, gone are the days, the manna falls from heaven. Okay, your question is assignments, correction. Yes. The correction was supposed to be the what's it called? The review of the assignment was supposed to be shared last week, which was not. So this week, expect expect your what's it called? Expect your review. Okay, expect the review to your assignment. Did you say 11? 11? Really? Okay. So we still have about 3 or 4 to go. Okay. So, but I just have to go tonight. So I will share how you, if you got it, before daybreak. I would go through it again and we'll let you know what you did right and what you didn't do right. Sorry about that. So, but please try to do your assignment for this week. Pick another strategy, you know, make a video and a strategy that best fits your business. Post it either on Facebook, on TikTok, share the link on the group. The hashtag will be shared. Use the hashtag. That is with the hashtag that will know if you know you really did the assignment or not. So um kindly what's it called? Do the assignments and God's grace is sufficient for you. Please, whatever questions you have, let's go to the WhatsApp group. I will see your questions and I will attend to them there. Thank you and good night. And also, I did like to hear from you on the WhatsApp group. How was tonight's section? Was it worth your time, your data? Was it worth it? Let me know on the WhatsApp group. Bye. See you.